Okay, you guys, welcome to Cancerian Chronicles. We are going to go ahead and check the energy and see what we have. Already we have, three cards that came out. We have impatience, we have destiny, and we have balance. So right off the bat, I'm getting the sense of like someone is on their path, or they're trying to discover what their path is, and they're feeling like kind of impatient about it. Like it's like something is out of reach, like someone wants to touch it, reach out and touch someone or touch some, but they cannot quite reach it, and they're starting to become impatient about it. With this destiny card, it feels like there's something that you are meant to learn. If this is for you, there's something that you're meant to learn along the path, and it does require patience. It also requires, see, they're kind of like all pouting there, right? So I'm hearing it's my money and I want it now. So like someone wants something right now, but it's like, notice that they're almost balanced out, but not quite. It's like it's almost there. So someone still needs to just kind of hang on, or I don't know. There's a reason why something is not being revealed just yet. At the bottom, we have trickery. So there could be something going on behind the scenes, some type of trickster. Yes, that if you are not careful, it's going to lead to some type of heartache and grief, or there is a trickster that is behind the scenes who's like coming up with some type of weird plan that will bring you grief. And it's like if you rush through whatever this process is, you just might miss it. When I split the deck, we have the Faith card. So it's kind of like you have ancestors and you have some type of guides that are saying it's there, it's here for you, it's yours, but just have faith that it will be there. I'm hearing something about just in the nick of time. So I don't know if someone has like a set deadline for something that they want, or like if I don't get this by this date, then I'm done with it. Like I'm gonna quit, or I'm gonna, like, I don't know if that's what it is, but it's like whatever this is, if that's the case, something is going to come in just in the nick of time. But have faith, stay balanced, especially emotionally. So yeah, under impatience, we have obstacles. You have to be patient with whatever obstacles you're starting to face, or whatever obstacles you have faced. You might be coming up against like a group or a people of, we have this mindful, and it says group think. So it's like one of these, I'm hearing one of these things is doing its own thing. It's like you're up against, someone is up against a group of people, or up against people that like they all have the same or similar mindset or perspective when it comes to something, and they're creating obstacles for you, making it harder for you to get to some goal as quickly as you would like. But at the top, it says in the hand, it says the universe is your partner. So you don't need to really worry about this group or who this group is or what this group is. You do have the universe that has your back. And so you can't go wrong with that, is essentially what I'm getting there. Okay, so let's keep going. Messages, what do we need to know? Okay, we have three that came out. We have Sky Bridge, possibility for union. We have Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. And we have Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. I feel like if someone, like maybe you're trying to recover something, you're trying to get back to something, especially if this was something like, maybe you had to walk away from something, or maybe you feel like you were stripped away, things were stripped away from you, and you are spending your time like making it your mission to recover all that was lost to you. I keep hearing patience, grasshopper, like it is headed, you're going to get it. You will be reunited, like with whatever this is, like you will recover whatever this is. But it's almost like I'm hearing we're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship. So you're just like, I don't know, there's just something about having to go through whatever this process is. And there's a reason for it. But it says perfect storm, the courage to step into life. It's possible that some of you guys have been just kind of living life. I'm getting more of existing in life, right? Not necessarily living in life, but like you have been existing. And that would be like where I'm seeing someone like hit the alarm clock, like you wake up, turn off the alarm clock, you know, whatever your routines or whatever this is, but you're not necessarily like, you don't enjoy it. Like I'm getting the sense of like someone who needs to breathe in some type of fresh air. Like you're completely, I'm hearing, you keep on passing me by. It's like someone keeps letting life pass them by. They're not enjoying life. And that's part of like, that's what's missing when it comes to like this destiny, which is, you know, why someone is having to backtrack is what I feel like. Like maybe you got the things, but you didn't enjoy the process. You didn't enjoy life. You didn't even enjoy having the things because there's some key element that is missing that you're missing out on. At the top, yeah, it says spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. Like someone needs to change how they're looking at life. Like look at it like it is a fabulous, fantastic adventure, rather than just, you know, getting by or, you know, I'm hearing someone like, oh, how's it going? I'm here. Like, I don't know. There's something to do with that. So yeah, you know, if that's you or not you, but how's it going? It's going. Like someone's not enjoying life to the fullest. Yeah, we have feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. I'm getting, this is falling under the balance card, right? So I feel like number one, with the feast of plenty, like there's a sense of like there's so much to be enjoyed in life, right? But there's also a sense of like, I talked earlier about things not quite being in balance. It's like someone is almost there. Like someone just wants, it's like, gimme, gimme, give me, but they don't want the experience, or like they just feel like they want to be able to say that they have the thing. But if you rush this process, if you rush whatever this is, there will be some type of consequences. Like it's your choice, right? You get to do what you want. I'm here in living color. You can do what you want to do in living color. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like you can do what you want to do, but just know that whatever it is that you decide to do, there will be some type of consequences. I'm not saying that they're good or bad, but there is some type of consequence. At the top, we have a tidy house. It says clarity and organization. I feel like things are not quite ready because perhaps there's something that still needs to be, like there's some type of business that needs to be handled. Potentially going back to that card that we saw earlier with that trickery, like if someone is trying to sneak by or sneak something past you or sneak through something, like it's almost like you're going to have your ducks in a row, like they're not going to be successful. And I feel like you won't have to deal with this circumstance or this person, you know, essentially ever again. Yeah, we have heart, home, compassion at the top. Drifter experiencing life as it comes. Let's see. I don't know. I think that's it for this deck. First breath, beginner's mind. I feel like someone needs to not go back to the drawing board. It's not like you need to start over. Someone may have had to start things over, but I feel like you've already started over, right? But I feel like someone needs to look at this, like go back to the drawing. Like I'm seeing those strategic boards, like when you're trying to solve a crime or when you're trying to, I don't know, come up with an idea or something like that. I feel like there's something in like some type of chronological order, and someone needs to go back to the beginning of a timeline to see something, or like it's kind of like maybe there's some type of missing piece that is preventing you from having like a full picture of something. Yeah, straddling worlds, wandering between realms. And then we have root girl, the disowned self. Someone might be like, I don't know. I don't know if like some information was just like implanted in you. It could go back to like childhood thinking, or there's just something that is not sitting right with someone's soul. Like something doesn't feel right, going back to that group think, something that maybe you were taught, or something that, I don't know, it just goes against what it is that you feel. And so, there might be a sense of having to balance that out. Someone needs to reevaluate like why they think the way that they think on a particular topic or issue or something like that. This could do with relationships. It could do with, it could have something to do with work, with money. Like, I don't know. But there's something that it's like, it's creating some type of block or obstacle, so to speak. But it's not, it's almost like someone is telling you to do one thing or to believe one thing. It's like a whole group. They're telling you that you should believe in a certain way or you should act in a certain way, but it goes completely against what it is that you want to do. And this is having some type of impact on the way that you're living your life. Like it's not as enjoyable. Maybe there's something that someone's telling you, like, if you do it this way, then you'll get to, you'll get to the end result quicker, or like, I don't know. Like someone's trying to get another person to like take some type of shortcuts. For some of you guys, you're being guided to cut out a middleman. I don't know. This could be like something to do with business, or it could actually have something to do with a relationship. Like if you're getting advice from someone and it's not really aligning, like it's not really helpful if you go back and think about it, but there's something to do with a middleman. We have in the hand, the universe is your partner, falling right back under here under destiny, but it actually came out. Yeah, we have crown games, right use of power. And at the top, we have refusal of the call, dream thief. It's almost like someone is giving their power away, but you're doing this by allowing someone else to think for you. Going back to that group think, someone is allowing someone else to think for them. And it's like, I'm hearing like, no, I'm not, I decide on my own or something like that. No, like this is something that you don't, it's almost like a little voice is telling you to do something, right? But it's because this is what you were taught. Like you were taught this somehow. And every time you do it, like, I don't know, there's like a gut feeling, like that it's going against what it is that you want. Someone's not listening to their gut. Someone's not listening to their heart or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, here's the group think. Someone needs to balance out. This is falling under that. Someone needs to balance out their beliefs with something to do with like societal norms, or something to do with like family expectations or something like that. Because someone needs to understand that like you can go with the group, But the person who's going to have to deal with those consequences of those choices to follow what this other person or what this group is telling you, the consequences are going to be all yours. I'm going back to this balance card. Like, look at how everyone has their back turned to this person. That's what's knocking this person off kilter, off balance. Because these people, like, if he doesn't do what it is that they want him to do, then that's what they're doing. They're turning their back. His head is still held high because, like, you have to make a decision. I'm hearing you're either for me or you're against me. It's that type of energy. These people are obviously against him. It doesn't matter if it knocks him off balance by, taking that path that they're wanting him to take. They don't care. Yes, we have at the bottom, the crossing initiation. It's almost like, as weird as it may sound, it's like this is some type of initiation for you. And either you're going to be fully initiated into, like some type of path that is all yours, that has to do with your destiny. It's almost like you're making a choice. You're making a final decision. I'm hearing, it was a game show. Is that your final decision? Are you going to live your life for you? Or are you going to live your life for other people? Yeah. We have resonating. It's almost like, wanting to feel like you are belonging to a group or something like that other people can relate to you. But this is like someone feels like they're just kind of like in a bubble, kind of like on their own, maybe like feeling like people don't understand, or, I don't know. Yeah, we have dances on one foot, balancing act. Someone needs to learn how to balance those aspects out of like self versus the group. I feel like if you believe in past lives or something like that, like there's an element of you had to learn how to be in a group or how to work with a group, right? Or how to go with the group. But this time you're being called to stand out from the crowd, to stand out from a group, to balance those two of like being who you are, being an individual who is a part of a group. There's something to do with that. Yeah. Deep diver, diving into a task. Like this is what someone is meant to do. Yeah. Sacred contract. This is your new contract. Don't get confused with what, this is a road less traveled. This is a new lesson. And then we have here, what was it? Beloved, radical acceptance. This is about being the individual. Bold step forward. Seriously. It takes a whole lot to just be an individual, to be who you are, to do what it is that you want, to seek your happiness. Sometimes you're going to lose out on people, who don't agree with it. Because their mission, their goal is all about sticking with the crowd, with that group think, but that's not where you are. That's not your mission. It's almost like a final lesson before someone finally transcends. Yeah. And we have revelation here with this unmarked trail. Wow. Okay. Let's get a couple of, these are the personal power oracle deck. Some affirmations here. Yeah, I trust my intuition. Someone needs to learn how to listen to themselves, to trust in yourself, to go with your gut, as opposed to worrying about and following through with what other people want. Because at the bottom, it says, I'm responsible for my life. Again, we talked about that. Whatever the consequences are of the decisions that you make, if you go with what the group wants, there are consequences to that. And if you go with your own gut, your own instinct, there are consequences to that, which I see it as, it says, I am happy. I feel like if you're just going with this group, go along to get along or something like that, that's not your happy place. That does not lead to happiness for you. Yeah, I release what doesn't serve me. That's not a part of your mission. That's not your task. That's not your goal. That's not what you were meant to do. Yeah, I am curious. This is about stepping out on faith, stepping out, where we said, taking a bold step to see like, I wonder what would happen if I did things a little bit different this time. If you've already done it one way, where you went with the crowd, with what society told you, with what your family told you and friends and things like that, and you weren't really happy, things have been stripped away. Now this is your opportunity to do it again. I wonder what it would look like if I went with my gut this time. I wonder what it would look like if I listened to myself this time. I wonder what it would look like if I did the things that made me happy first and foremost. I wonder. And you're safe to do so. It says, I am safe. You are safe to do so. I don't know if someone feels like, like let's say people do turn their back on you, and it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your world. It might be the end of their world, but it's not the end of yours, because you're going to keep shining. They're going to be the ones to miss you and your energy and your light, your passion, your ideas. It's not, I don't feel like this is, I don't feel like this goes both ways. Not trying to be funny. Perhaps I am quite biased towards my beautiful Cancerians, but this doesn't go both ways. I'm also being guided to say in cross watchers. So if you're not a Cancer, but you just like, you're not a Cancer sun, we'll say, and you still resonate with this, you're still attracted or drawn to these videos, readings, this channel, it's for you too. Yeah, it says, I am passionate. This time around, do what makes you happy. Just be you, do you. I deserve respect is at the bottom, and at the top, I am supported. You're safe. You are supported by the universe, right? I'm hearing he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole, I used to have to sing that in church, you guys. But yeah, you are supported. You are safe to be you. That's why you were created as you. Yeah. I feel like if you were meant to follow the crowd, to think like the crowd, to do as the crowd, the Most High would have created you just like the crowd, but you weren't. Someone needs to understand that. Someone needs to fully embrace that. I'm being guided to, I'm not going to use this deck, but I'm being guided to look over at this one that says World Bridger. You are multi-dimensional, and there's something to do with bridge. It's almost like leading. I'm hearing, who was that? Nicki Minaj, something about my back, because my back's to them. I don't know. This is about like you're leading the pack. This is you being a leader in this instance, where you're showing other people that it's safe to just embrace who they are fully and completely. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave it there. I hope that these messages were helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Misty with Cancerian Chronicles. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all of that good stuff. I love you. Have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of your day. Bye now. Mwah.